Good morning. Hello. I'm having just a moment of trying to zen myself out. I have been running. I mean, you know those days, crazy days. And then I needed my glasses so I could get on the computer. Are you noticing a problem here? That's a little bit of a problem. And I don't wear glasses for eyesight. I wear them for necessarily, I mean, not like, I'm 20/20 vision, but I wear them because I have 50-year-old eyeballs. And so, you know, I gotta hold my hand way far away to read things. So anyway, I just wanted to jump in today, even though I have a very crazy active day, and kind of just give you a little motivation. I wanted to talk about a friend of mine, and we've been friends since forever. I lived back in Utah. I met her when I used to go to the Starbucks. So another friend of mine that lived in my neighborhood, she and I would go walking most mornings, and on Saturday mornings we would go get Starbucks. So there was this adorable gal that was so funny that worked there, and I just connected with her. We had this like instant past life, I get you, you get me, like sort of moment. And so we connected. So she, as we got to be friends, and at the time I was doing, you know, I had realized that I had to get my health back. And so I was trying this superfood shake. So here's this gal, she works at Starbucks because she can work the hours around when she has her kids, and single mom, just trying to get by, and she was willing to go that extra mile and pay this like crazy ridiculous amount of money per month to drink these shakes to try to get her health back. Now, while it did help her because she started focusing on nutrition, it wasn't the answer. But she kept listening to the little tidbits I was saying, little things that I was saying, little things I was sharing, little ideas would pop into her head. So then, you know, 3 years ago, when I really had this like aha wake up moment and had a little mini come into the light conversation one evening with Mitra, I was like, oh, I kind of get this. I've been getting some of these like nutritional wires crossed. And that's why I posted just a few minutes ago, I posted the idea of what actually is all required for proper methylation, because people don't get methylation. They just think they're going to high dose the L-MTHF and everything's going to be great. That is not it. So you might want to go back to my posts and actually look at that image, kind of get a little idea of that. But anyway, she kept listening. And I said, you know what? Maybe you should try this other deal because I think it would work better for you. And she did. And I was like, you can also get this free order for your daughter. Why not? Right? So kind of fast forward, she's getting this awareness, she's kind of getting in the groove, she starts getting into nutrition as she gets into this new program. She goes out and she gets certified as a wellness coach. Starbucks drive-thru, can I take your order? I'm a wellness coach. She also goes out and gets certified as a laughter coach. That you need to go look at Embody Results to find out more about that. But laughter, oh my gosh, it's kind of like that whole mindset thing. Your body doesn't even realize that what you're doing is kind of faking it a little bit, and you get all of the benefits of it. But I know that she can, you know, describe a little bit better because she's the certified one. I just should be certified and stuck away somewhere. So anyway, I log into my office the other day, and I'm doing my stuff, checking on things, and I realized that she is now 14 points away from advancing to her next rank, which is incredible. And she has gone from working a full-time job to working for herself. And she still has a few side hustles. I mean, like I said, she brought in the education to, bring in extra funnels, extra revenue. But she did it, and she's still doing it. And I think that that's just a real story of hope and what you can accomplish. And I have all of these other people that have gone through the same sort of thing with me. I've watched another friend who was divorced a few years ago and suddenly single momness and start her own business. And she's got this whole business back in Ohio, Awaken to Vitality, and it's amazing what she is doing. And they're both doing very different things, but they're both finding the way that nutrition really impacts everything. And so I think that's a really cool thing to get, that it doesn't matter what your story, what you're telling yourself your story is. It's what your story becomes that really matters. That's where the difference happens. And it's because you're open and vulnerable and you share your truth with others that all of these things start to come together. It's a cycle. You have to give to receive. You have to be open to receive, to give properly. And that's kind of the stories that I just keep seeing over and over again within these people that I'm either just working with as customers or working with that, join into partnership with me, is this cycle of change and what it creates. And wow, it's just amazing. So I'm so excited. I know that in April that June is going to hit that VF, because she'll probably hit it in the next day because it's 14 points. But I also am excited because I'm excited to see where else all of this takes her, because she really is just such an amazing woman and such an amazing mom. And it's really been a blessing for me to have these people in my life and to have all of you in my life and to glean, the inspiration from you to keep doing my thing and to keep sharing my story. Because I see, even from back when I was doing even before partnerships, when I very first joined Facebook, it was to get support and accountability. And I was doing these 90-day free, let's support each other deals. And who knew what I was building by giving and then receiving from all of the people that were taking these challenges on with me and supporting me and helping me grow. We need a community. We need a tribe. But we also need to be open and have that vulnerability to allow others to help us and to allow us to help others. It doesn't happen without that. People will come and go in your life. Most of them are meant to come and go, but there's that solid core that they come in and they're never leaving. And they are there to make sure that you make this your best life. And I'm so thankful for social media because it's given me this shy girl who didn't want to talk to anyone. It has given me this ability to just love myself and be of myself and share of myself. If you knew me back in school, I was kind of obnoxious. I definitely probably they would have said I had ADHD. I was just very energetic. I don't think I had ADHD. Maybe I did. There are so many varieties of it. But what I can tell you is that I did not like talking to people. And it's probably genetic, because I know my sister doesn't like talking to people. And I slowly started coming out of all of that, because all of a sudden I realized I could run an online business. So when I was running a regular business, and I was a manager at a lot of different organizations, when I was doing that, it was great because it was like I could put on this costume. Today I'm store manager, and that means I am kind to everyone. Just come on in and I will be kind to you. And so it was like, I could just put on the mask, but I still wasn't engaging with people. I've always had a hard time engaging and making friends. But outside of that, social media, I was like, wow, I can get on here and I can type, and I don't have to talk to people. And so my initial level of business was type. I'm just typing. I've gained enough confidence because of my friends that I don't hide anymore. This is me, and I'm going to share with you what I want to share, and I'm going to be who I am. And I don't need to hide, and I don't need to just type. And so I kind of hope that I can see more of that happening with some of my friends that are still just typers. I think they'll get there. But I think they'll get there because of the community that we are building and the ability to connect with someone that you cherish, even from when you were 5 years old. I have reconnected with friends from when I was 5 years old, and they were amazing friends. And I wasn't good at, especially 5-year-old. How good is a 5-year-old at saying, so where are you moving to? Let me get your number. We're going to stay in touch. But I have now. Social media is amazing for life connections and growth connections. And so I see people all the time, like, I'm going to take a break. I get that. You can't have it be your entire being, your entire life. But what if some of your best, closest connections in this life are there online? Are you going to actually pick up the phone and call them? Because if you're not, you shouldn't maybe get off of social media. Maybe you should just kind of reevaluate the evolution that social media has had in your life and how to use it more appropriately, how to use it for the better. So anyway, I have got to get going. Today is play day. My daughter is going to be Inigo Montoya in The Princess Bride in 2 shows tonight. I am Inigo Montoya. You kill my father. Prepare to die. I can't wait to hear her say that. I just cannot wait to see her in full costume. I haven't even seen her in full costume. So I'm going to get her lunch. I was so busy this morning, I did not have time to make lunch. So I'm bringing her a salad for lunch. So I have to zip back over to where her class is and bring her lunch. Then I've got to zip back home and actually take a shower so that I'm not in stinky workout clothes while I'm sitting next to some lovely parent watching their child in the play. And then I've got to zip back to pick up my husband because I didn't want motorcycle head at my play today and the smell of exhaust, because that's what he smells like when he gets off his motorcycle, and then see the play. So, I also have to go pick up all the pizzas for the kids to eat so that they have something to eat in between play 1 and play 2. That's why I titled this Crazy Days. And yet, even with crazy days, my business keeps going. Even with crazy days, I have talked to several friends today. And not just posting something on Facebook, but I've actually talked to people and I've sent relevant messages to people. Crazy days don't mean anything but the ability for you to expand into more bliss. So I'm going to go try to expand into more bliss and love on these puppies for a minute and make sure that they aren't sad that we're going to be gone all day. But I hope that you gleaned something from my ramblings today. You know, I'm having the chaotic day, which is all a jambles. And so maybe my brain is all a jambles too. I don't know. So happy day. We're almost done with our shred. Yay! Tomorrow's the last day. Although I might stick with it until April and then do the April shred. So if you're interested in any of that, post below. If you gleaned anything from any of this, please post below so that I know that I'm not just a rambling idiot. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.